KFDM News has learned that the FBI has now opened an investigation into payroll information that, based on a lengthy study by KFDM, raises a number of questions. A spokesperson for the FBI would not confirm or deny that the investigation is ongoing, but a source within the FBI, who wants to remain anonymous, tells KFDM that the FBI is looking at the same questions we have. We have also learned that when the FBI filed its request for payroll documents with BISD, rather than listing which payroll records it wanted, the agency specifically asked to be given the same documents that had been requested by and provided to KFDM. It made that request after KFDM had already received the same documents. Our questions about the payroll reports include whether requests were made for by pay in excess of hours worked, whether pay reports were turned in for extra jobs that may have taken place at the same time an employee was working a regular job for the district, and whether an employee may have received pay for extra jobs while also attending an out-of-town conference. We want to make it clear, none of the people we talk about in this report has been charged, cited, or faced any action. Also, we cannot confirm specifically what the FBI is investigating in the documents. And we do not know whether there is an investigation into any specific payroll issues with individuals. But our own examination of BISD payroll reports obtained by KFDM through the Freedom of Information Act points to potential overlapping pay.
One example, on June 19th of last year, Coordinator of Guidance and Counseling Bertie Harrison submitted an employee time card called placement sheets by the district for extra duty pay she says was earned for serving as supervisor over all non-title summer school programs and curriculum writing guide services. The paperwork indicates she was paid a full daily rate of $346.95 per day for 20 days during the time period of May 4th through July 24th. According to the paperwork, during that same time, she was also paid half that daily rate, or $173.47 per day for 17 days from June 3rd to July 25th. For the supervisor duties from May through July, Harrison made a grand total of $9,887.99 in addition to her regular salary, which is $76,328 per year. Our study of the time cards indicates Harrison's extra duties and hours were approved by Assistant Superintendent of Secondary Schools, Patricia Lambert. Our study indicates Harrison's job with the district has her scheduled to be off for about a month during the summer, thus allowing her to receive some of the extra pay during the summer. But our study of the paperwork indicates Harrison was attending a summer conference in San Antonio from July 14th through the 17th, for which she was reimbursed while also receiving extra pay for her summer schoolwork. Another placement sheet we studied was submitted by Victoria Stewart for her work as the program supervisor of the Tax-Star Recapture Summer School from July 1st through the 12th of 2013. It shows that Stewart was paid for 60 hours at $30 per hour, totaling $1,800. A travel reimbursement document indicates Stewart wasn't at summer school for 4 of the days. In the document, Stewart says she was attending a math conference in San Antonio. Also around the same time frame, Victoria Stewart was named the Education Initiative Constituent Service Specialist. KFDM also studied paperwork turned in by Assistant Director of Purchasing and Finance, Naomi Lawrence Lee. These three span June of 2012 through November of last year. In the first one, from June 11 through the end of July 2012, paperwork indicates Lee was paid $1,500 for preparing analysis of data collected on homeless children attending classes, something that BISD sources tell us doesn't fall under her job description. Additional paperwork dated September 2012 through March 29, 2013 indicates it's for Booster Club invoice billing for high school accounts sent electronically. This invoice totals $5,000. Some of the work took place on the Labor Day, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and spring break time periods. But other work took place at the same time Lee would normally be in her regular job. Our study of the paperwork shows Lee has written that her work on the Booster Club invoice billing took place from 4:30 until 7, Monday through Friday, after she would have been done with her regular job. These requests for extra pay were also approved by Patricia Lambert. Other paperwork we've studied is this placement sheet dated September 13th through November 15th of last year, Friday night football season. Lee indicates she, quote, generates invoices after each game to each school booster club for all sports at the stadium, along with other duties. The hours worked, according to the document, Monday through Thursday from 5 to 8 p.m. and Saturday 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. The invoice totals more than $4,600. Again, Patricia Lambert approved the hours worked. Separate travel documents we've looked at, filed by Lee, indicate she was in Pasadena, Dallas, Waco, San Marcos, Allen, and Houston at several points during the same time frame.
Now, we want to make it clear the people we've named in this story have not been cited, charged, or have faced any action. Our sources within BISD tell KFDM News that the FBI did in fact visit the administration building today, and they talked with Naomi Lawrence Lee. Further discussion with an anonymous source within the FBI confirmed that our source within BISD was correct. However, the FBI could not confirm nor deny any investigation of Lee. Again, none of the people mentioned in this report have been cited, charged, or face any action at this time. We contacted the district for comment. Late tonight, it sent us this statement, quote, "The Beaumont Independent School District has been made aware of the allegations involving certain employees. We have many employees involved in various programs requiring extra duty pay. The district will review the information provided to us. Our primary objective is and always has been the educational focus of our children and to protect the resources entrusted to us by taxpayers."